to where the spot's gonna be, boom, and to go to that spot. These are things, and then notice her looking to make sure that she's in line with her opposite. What's going on YouTube? Today we are analyzing Nayeon. I'm struggling with the name still. To Pop, requested by the Mod Monarch Max. Comment down below to give him some love. This was such a strong start. I'm just gonna say that. Like, there's not much else to add, but it starts pretty quickly. I love the contrast of the energy. It's like it's like the very strong like hit, and whereas she has her own graceful kind of movements. I love when energies are like two different energies are combined, like ba 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 ba, and then hers is like very graceful and whatnot. It's like earth bending and air bending dancing together. See that? I'm just curious. Like, for me, I'm like, there's nothing wrong, but I'm just curious. I'm just noticing like she really stepped out really far to get up to this formation, whereas her counterpart just like, I'm just gonna step out. Just a random thing I noticed. There's nothing wrong. I'm just like, wow. I like this. One of the things I enjoy is like we got this bass groove right here going side to side, so like hip sways, but we're using that as a base with these arms which are complementing it. So arms, so it goes behind, point, up. See that? So it's like we're using that groove to kind of, I guess, as the base, like I just said. But what's also great is that since it's repeating, it kind of gives a mesmerizing hypnotic effect, and which I think once you start adding the arms and everything else, it just complements you even more. And I love seeing choreography like that. Okay, I love this is very subtle in this traveling formation, because they didn't exactly spread out too far. So it's like, what, right here? And then maybe around right here. So they didn't fully spread out. Yeah, very subtle, like not even to where I pointed. That's too far, like a couple steps over. And I love, like, again, I love when they dance to the next formation. So this is clever. It was like simple steps as they head into this V formation. Very subtle and very effective. I love it. So yeah, they're doing a lot of the side to side grooves, and and then just adding the arms. It's really effective, man. I fucking love this move. Simple. It's not overly like in your face. I think it's because there's been a lot of like this up until this point. There's a lot of just the side to side grooves, a lot of the movement already, and this is just another way of just being mesmerized by it. It's also very subtle, very powerful, without being in your face. Very clean. Nice. Yeah, I'm really appreciating the amount of like dancing that they're dancing into formations. So they do a slide here, boom, a hop. God, this is so good, man. This is like so powerful, like because it's like kind of has that bubbly feel, flirty, kind of like a. Also, like this kind of like feels like a badass kind of moment, but not in your face badass. Oof, I appreciate this. The hop into this one. Look at her. Like she's getting ready to move. Boom, boom. So like it's like a quick moment just to in this formation, because it sets up this point to hide her. Again, everything is a clever step to the next moment. So boom, step to hide her, and then reveal, step to the next formation, and then dancing and kind of like a little bit of a skip to the next formation. Ooh, ba ba ba. Yeesh. A lot of the very bouncy kind of vibes to this. And 3 and 4. Very clean lines, man. Super clean. God damn. This for pop pop. Travel, travel, travel into this. What is they have a like a this is a 3 2 2. 3 2 2. And then I love this movement here. Because it felt again seamless. Because they're dancing into it. Into a 1 2 4, it looks like it. 1 2 and a 4. I love that, the appropriate like amount of pausing, because there's a lot of quick bouncy movements here. Pop pop, like a little breather moment, but then it's a nice pause. Okay, kind of like since this is a kind of a white dance studio, it does make it a little trickier because they're also wearing white and they're a little far. Love the hands. What is the hands? God, and I love the intricacy with the hands. Like, or just a very intentional use of the hands. Someone in chat said it looks like she's staring at the mirror. I could definitely see why. I could see like others too, because look at their eye line, that they're looking at themselves in the mirror. Oh, this is my favorite part, dude. It's so subtle and so like smooth. Like, that's the move, dude. This part's sick. Is that a clap? Yeah, clap with a very cute bounce. That little. See, they're still got that little they're not going anywhere, but they got this like groove right here with the hip sway. To again, arms are kind of are complementing that, and then another groove into more of a bounce. A lot of grooves here, very like bouncy grooves. Da 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 da. 2 3 4. Okay, a lot of bounce, definitely a lot of bounce. Man. Just watching the traffic here. So I'm looking at her. She's in front right now. Boom. This is where being mindful of traffic is, because boom, look where she's going to make sure that she's not hitting her. She's got to keep her eye right there to where the spot's gonna be. Boom, and to go to that spot. These are things, and then notice her looking to make sure that she's in line with her opposite. And then she's back in. See that? These are things that we always think about when we're dancing. Like, especially you're both in front, and then she's slightly behind, as you can see by the positioning in the feet. One of the things that we deal with in formations and dancing is traffic. We want to make sure that we don't hit the next person and that we are constantly doing this. Like, I remember doing a couple of run-throughs of Temper Tantrum, and then for a show, and someone, like one of the dancers came on late, and I ran into them during a practice run-through. Thank God it was run-through, but yeah. Yeah, so just appreciating her for and these two for the awareness, and then just moving from like front to the second line. Nice way of like, and notice the difference in the execution to make sure that they're still moving. It's one of those things where it's okay for the choreography not to be the same. They just need to get to the same spot, because she's more of walking. She's more shifting, so she's not moving too much. You know, it could have been like personal choices, it could have been choreographer's choices, but because when you're moving like this, it can easily go out too far and might not be the shape that you want. Oh, that's a very subtle ripple, because at least I didn't pick up any like auditory cues for it, but oh, very wow. Okay, I definitely need to hear the track. I am just appreciating the amount of grooves that they have on this, dude. Just very bouncy. I'll figure out what I'm trying to say. I think the variety of the quick movements and then the slow movements, because it's not so much a variety of like strong and like of sharp and then smooth, but this is like a variety of quick and slow. Da, 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 da. Like, I like that. Love that. That's cute. That's clever dynamics. This camera was perfectly placed here. And look how clean them coming out was. Boom, 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 boom. God, so cool, man. Props, dude. It's like subtle, powerful. Oh no, Doctor Strange. They're supposed to be part of the multiverse of madness, but they have too much grooves. Nice. I love this so much. 3, 4, and that. God, the traveling and dancing with the choreography. Who choreographed this? So good, man. Oh, the move is kind of an optical illusion first. So you're saying she's in league with Doctor Strange? This part is so cool. Pop, pop. Oh, that kind of like attitude, just the execution of it, the nonchalantness.